And there, that one should be started. It's day 7000, so we have a fairly high game stage, 720. I believe it tops out at 720 when you're level 300. And friends, a big welcome to you, and I'm here literally on the top of the world. I think this is probably the tallest place location in Navisgate, which is perfect for our purposes today. We are going to make another base build, and it's going to be no, we're not going to be up here. We already did a high elevation base. We're going to do a hellhole, so we are going to be making a base all the way, well, down there somewhere. So what happens if you make a base sort of down at the bedrock, but in a place where there's a lot of other stuff around, like big mountains? What happens when there's a horde? What happens when there's a Blood Moon Horde? I mean, it's a good question. It's really a good question. I have some ideas and some thoughts, but I'm not fully sure what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. I'm going to dig all the way down to bedrock. I'm going to make myself a little bit of a cubbyhole. You can do this a few different ways. You could, for instance, go out to one of the sites and sort of dig diagonal downwards and then straight out. You would definitely end up with tons of stone and maybe some other resources on the way. Or the slightly faster way, but still fairly time-consuming, is to basically just dig straight down. No, this is not Minecraft. This is not Minecraft. You're not going to fall into lava. And it's actually probably going to be a little bit faster as well. So we are here at elevation, what does it say, 250. We're going to go down to the +3 or whatever it is. So it's going to be a bit of digging here, but being as high up as possible does mean that anything that spawns will obviously be spawning on the surface. And I'm not really sure whether they're going to be spawning around here because this is sort of a straight up, or they're going to be spawning, I guess, maybe like somewhere down here on the middle of the mountain. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to figure that out and see what happens to the zombies and how they act during the Blood Moon Horde. So let me take a little bit of time and just do some mining down here. Oh, it's going to take a while, but I'm going to get a lot of resources. Alright, that took a while, but we're going to have now finished my little cubbyhole. And of course, we're going to put a hatch here to protect it. I don't think it'll be needed. See if I can get down. Oh, these diamond-shaped things are so annoying sometimes. There we go. And let's close this and let's jump down the hole. Be careful when you do that. If you don't catch the ladder before you hit the ground, you will die because this is quite a long fall. But we can see we're getting down there because we have the bullseye, and this is where you actually end up breaking your legs. And I think I forgot one ladder, doesn't matter. And this is coming down to my little place, and I put another hatch here again just in case. And of course I fitted it out. Just because you are in a zombie apocalypse and you're hiding in your little hellhole doesn't mean you can't have any of the comforts of home. You have to have a obviously nice little bed with a TV, home video system, home theater system, of course, a little bit of play some hoops, some exercise. Do still need to find my cat. I don't know what happened to that one. Anyway, you need to make sure you have your weapons, your ammo, and food, and your reading, and of course be able to surf the internet. Well, assuming there is an internet. I think my little lizard also left. Maybe it became radiated and went out for a walk and to kill some zombies. So we're in the middle here, pretty much in the middle of the hole here, in the middle of the mountain. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be starting a Blood Moon Horde. And there, that one should be started. It's day 7000, so we have a fairly high game stage, 720. I believe it tops out at 720 when you're level 300. And got a bunch of kills. Didn't realize I had that many. And some deaths. So I guess I'm kind of a zombie. Anyway, so the zombies should be spawning now. And if I go into the console, we've seen they have all spawned. Now, the big question is, what are they all doing? We're going to let them just do a little bit of whatever they're doing at the moment. And then we're going to go and search for them, because that's not going to be super easy. Let's see. Do I have my... I don't. Let me put back my real helmet here so I have some light. Let's do that. And do that, and we're going to be having a little bit of an out-of-body experience. So this is me going out of my my little place here, just so I can sort of figure out where are these zombies. So we are underground here, as you can see. This Goes all the way here. The zombies have spawned, as we obviously could tell. They were here. If they weren't spawning at all, you wouldn't see anything. So they have spawned somewhere. The question is where? Can we come up and see them here through... Yeah, I don't see anything here. Having a look through the ground here might make it a little bit easier to actually spot if there are any zombies at all. Let's go up a little bit further. Okay, there is some vultures here. Obviously, they know where I am. Okay, so I found the vultures. So these are obviously not going to be doing anything at all except flapping around, because they can't get a direct line of sight. And they don't really bash a lot. Let's see if we can find any of the zombies that should still be around. Yes, they are. We have that quiet night is clear, being at home kind of music, which is obviously because, well, night is kind of clear because, you know, I'm hiding inside my little cubbyhole. So it looks like they are not on the mountain top, at least. Let's see if I can get back here. And I'm gonna start flying myself, my little body, out of my little hole and see if we can find where are all these zombies and what have they been up to. Because I get the impression that they're not doing anything and they're not even rendering because I'm so far away. Yeah, there's a combat music. Oh, there they are. Okay, so some of them are here. Okay, where is this? This is on the right. Can I? Let me see. I'm gonna build something here. Where are my blocks? There it is. Let me, so I can actually find them. I actually could not find them. Just see, are they actually going to be digging even when I'm not here? So I'm making a little bit of a hole here. Okay, I found them and they are here and they are definitely digging. So, oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? It seems to mean that, right, you can make your little hellhole. They will be spawning somewhere. And once they're spawning, they will be digging. Now, these are sort of obviously digging at two different locations. They maybe started here and most of them are here. And it's going to take a while, but they will be getting down to you eventually. Oh, I wonder how long that would take. I have 16 zombies concurrently enabled here, which obviously speeds up any digging they're doing. But it means that actually, no, this is within range of them actually being rendered. And I can see them digging. It looks really cool, actually. Like small little ants that are... well, green glowing ants at least that are in there. And they will definitely be making their way into... on, he's digging straight in. He's going to take a long time because it's just a... is he even a feral? No, he's a regular zombie, so it's going to take a lot longer. The white is obviously feral and does quite a lot of damage as well. But these ones definitely, they do more. The radiated ones, I believe, have the highest damage of all. And I don't think there's any utility man. Cop does a fair bit of damage though. And they do have their horde damage bonus from this as well. So, alright, so what I've done here, I've brought the speed up for their actions. As you can see, a lot more. So now they're actually digging a lot faster. Just to see a little bit of how long it would take for them to actually dig all the way down. And obviously it's not going to be something they will do within one Blood Moon Horde. It would take quite a few. We're now on elevation. Oh, that's because I'm down there. We're not all the way down. We're maybe 100 down. So it's quite a few blocks left. But eventually they definitely will make their way down. Alright, I did a kill all. You can see they're spawning all the way up there, and then they're sort of making their way down here, falling. Especially if you see the green ones. They're walking on top of the mountain. They're sort of bouncing down, falling down as they're trying to get into this hole, which is where they've been digging before. So regardless of where they end up, they will be finding this hole again. I'll show this by doing this again. Kill all. You see here, they're up there, they're there, and they're all sort of aiming for that location. One way or another, they started digging a second one here. I guess they figured that they couldn't get over that simple enough, so they're digging a second tunnel. But the ones that can are coming for this location. So, yeah, I would say that this is something that used to work previously. See, they are up in the top right corner there and the bottom left. This is something that actually used to work back in Alpha, I guess 16. I never tried it really in 17 onwards, but back then, because you could get out of the range from the zombie AI, which was something like 100, and they must have fixed that. So now the zombies are rendering and they are actually performing actions such as digging and everything, which means that when they are feral, during the Blood Moon Horde, they will be coming for you. They definitely will be coming for you. Even if they have to dig through the whole bloody mountain, they will get you in your little hellhole. So, yeah, that was a neat idea, but this is not going to work at all. They will be digging all the way down, and then they'll be bashing at the outside of my little base. Ooh. I mean, you could obviously... You could mitigate that by having traps outside, meaning that you sort of set up some way of trapping the zombies as they reached you. But that's going to still be a pain because they will find you. Sorry guys, if you were doing this previously, then I'm afraid it's no longer going to work. And even though I have them, and if I stop them, this is the regular speed that they're mining at, which is still fairly slow. When I speed it up, of course, it's going to be a lot faster for them to mine downwards. I still estimate that if you're this far down, it might take them, I don't know, 10 Blood Moon Hordes before they actually would end up reaching you, but they will eventually. And if you've spent all that time digging down and have them breaching, then that might not be as fun. But if nothing else, you'll have a second entry shaft, or third, depending on where the zombies end up coming. So you would be able to get in and get out of your base a few different ways if you just put ladders there. So yeah, unfortunately this little hellhole is not gonna, well, it's gonna be hell once they start hitting it. Once they start digging in, even through the toilet and showers or the storage, they could even go from the top, which would be the worst. If they're coming from the side, at least I could escape upwards and out. If they're coming from, well, up there, then that would be really, really bad. And that would put a little bit of a crimp into your nice little home here. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to see this place much more again. I would definitely not spend the Blood Moon Hordes here because they're going to be digging down eventually. What a pity. I really had wished this would have worked, but oh well, it's one of those things. Sometimes it simply doesn't work. And I don't even have 64 concurrent zombies, just 16, and they're still able to dig down without any problem. But that's it. Another thing tried, another thing that unfortunately is busted. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the Vedui community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.